mind you, they put up depan belakang, so tak perlulah menjerit-jerit. All they have to do is just to walk around along the traffic light. Kata apa ni, mangga jeruk, mangga asam boy, whatever, how much whatsoever. So tak perlu nak bercakap pun, tak perlu. Sebab the thing is, the weather in Terengganu is very hot. So they'll be selling, of course, this product during the day. Tengah hari, pukul 1, pukul 2, panas. In Terengganu is very hot. Yeah, so it saves energy. Having placards both in front and the back saves energy. Yeah, so same thing if they have to advertise a contest, a gladiatorial contest. And this is very much Roman punya time. Yeah, I'm sure you know the gladiators. Yeah, so this is the time. Okay, and then of course, after that, in the 18th century, the first use of a print advertisement exists in newspapers. This happened in America. The name of the newspaper is the Boston Newsletter. So they advertise something there. So that's the first official print advertisement. Yeah, in 1704, and then later in 1759, going to England. In England, Samuel Johnson, the same person who innovated English dictionary, wrote on the concept of advertising. Yeah, so he discussed on the idea of what is advertising. Right. Okay. So that was the beginning of advertising, and here we are thinking that, hey, it's a postmodern idea. No, it has long started. The only thing that makes it better is how we improve it in order to suit our context. Okay. So moving on. Of course, between 1840 and when war started in America, Civil War started. Okay, there was a need to advertise on weaponry, on call of manpower, going to war. So the next, this is the next improvement in advertisement. Yeah, it comes in. If you tengok flip NST, it looks something like what would appear in the last few pages towards the end, something like this lah. So this is the old, very boring sort of advertisement. Yeah, this one, the 100 bounty and the recruits wanted. Yeah, okay. So moving on. Boleh tak? Can you are you following what I'm trying to share with you guys?
Yes, doctor.
Yes, doctor.
Woohoo! All right, next. So let's understand what is advertising. So purchase publicity directed according to a definite plan to influence people to act or to think as the advertiser's desire. Meaning to say it's a very manipulative way of making us feel that we want actually. Macam tu ya. So macam ni. Kalau kita tak tengok advertisement, we don't even know that we want it. For example, until we come to see the advertisement on MACD, we don't know that we actually want MACD. Betul tak?
Betul.
Kan?
Yes.
Right. So that's why they play. They labor so much on advertisement. Sebab somehow or another, it somehow can manipulate the mind into believing that, hey, this is what I want. Hence the idea of influencing people to act or think. Yeah. So is of course another definition provided by Lee and Johnson. They said that it's a paid non-personal communication. Non-personal. So it could, because it's directed to the masses, to a big group of people, so no personal communication, about an organization and its product and services that is transmitted to a target audience through mass media, for example, like television, radio, newspaper, magazine, outdoor display, or mass transit vehicles. All right. So we might not see mass transit vehicles these days simply because we are indoors. So kita tak banyak jalan these days. So the thing is that, again, remember, advertising is meant to aim at masses. Yeah, right. So this is another characteristic of advertising. Okay, let's understand the types of advertising. There is, of course, product advertising. Dia nak promote a product, for example, or dia nak promote retail, jualan, some sort of sales, or corporate advertising, big companies, or business to business advertising. I'm not sure what that is. Political advertising in Malaysia tak ada, but in America it's very much a common thing. Yeah, of course you've got direct response advertising. Okay, Google this up. And of course, you got public service advertising. It could be like the use of any public facilities, to say that okay, we are doing this or so forth. If you're in need of something, you can contact this sort of people, this number, something like that. It's for public services. Okay, this is provided by Lee and Johnson 2005. All right, next. We have to understand also why we advertise. Now, in order advertisers basically do it in order to secure a wider distribution of dealers, in order to appeal to them. All right. Okay. The word appeal is highlighted simply because the effect of the appeal. It has somehow to do with. Okay, I need to go to hold on, terlepas. When we talk about appeal, it's about our senses. Macam it appeals to our emotion, it appeals to our sensory. Like when we see something, I suka lah colour dia. So that's to the eyes. Or macam you do imagery, when the poet uses imagery in terms of that strike your taste buds, tactile. Macam I can scent, I can taste the warmth of the blueberry cheese pie from McDonald's. Siapa sini dah try? Internet ni ada ke tak? Lambatnya, ya Rabbi. I dah try biasa-biasa je.
Doktor I nak try tapi tak ada. Habis.
Jadinya cerita, I try kat kampung I, kat Tampin. I tak beli masa tu, tapi it was my second time buying McDonald's dekat Tampin. Dah lah tak ada servietnya. Lepas tu I ordered a chocolate ice. The chocolate ice was like a cocoa drink or something like that. So marah. Anyway. So okay, alamak, internet ke apa ni? Apa ceritanya ni? Why? What's wrong? Come on. Okay, hold on. Okay, I wanted to talk about appeal. I hope that you're looking at that picture, that McDonald picture there. Can you see the McDonald picture?
Yes, Doctor, we are hungry.
I'm so sorry to torture you this way, but I have to do this, yeah? So let's understand the use of appeal in advertising. So when you say it looks appealing, menarik, so the direct translation of appealing is menarik. Dia menarik. So in what sense is it menarik? So which sensory part of us that is arisen, that is arose? Is it our taste bud? Is it our scent? Is it our visual? Or is it our hearing? Of course, to our taste bud, right? Macam rasa, nak makan lah, look at that French fries. Anyone tempted? Ada kan? I'm sure someone is already hungry by now and tell themselves, I'm going to go to McDonald's all thanks to Dr. Han. Oh yeah, you can call me Dr. Han. I have no problem, okay? So that's my popular name. You go to Uniza, you go to UIA, Han, Dr. Han, Madam Han, no problem. Okay? So it strikes our taste bud. Yeah, kita nak makan, lapar. Yeah, so that's one form of appeal. How about that Levi's pants that you see? What part of the senses that strike you?
Pattern.
Pattern? Boleh lah, visual tak? You mean visual, right? Who spoke there? Was that Ziyang? Was that, who was that? Marchen. Hi, Marchen. So it appealed to your eyesight, right? You like the color, maybe. You like how it looks on you. You imagine that you're in it. So the sight, yeah. So like what it says here, advertising has the power to influence the mind through the use of appeal. Every human being has a fundamental need and desire. This is very much Maslow hierarchy of needs. So if let's say, of course, if you remember, the hierarchy says we start off with food and can someone help me? Food and place to sleep, right? So bila dah ada tu, you go to the next thing. So in this case, kalau let's say you don't have food on the table or a place to sleep, I don't think it will appeal to you, although you may want it, but you can't, yeah? So because of that, they have the tendency to react in a certain way if the proper stimuli called instinct are present that will desire. So let's say that that picture of McDonald's trigger your eyesight, to which will somehow trigger your stomach into making you feel that you're hungry. So the advertising definitely has won its purpose. All right. So as I wrote on the slides, as such, many advertisements are written to appeal to more than one senses, like what I said just now. The gambar, the picture of the French fries, you can imagine the cola drink, the fluffiness of the burger bun against the maybe the meat, what we call it, meat, daging too. So all of that, God, there's no way I'm going to skip MACD after this class. I'm definitely going to go to MACD after this. No, I'm definitely not getting any credit for this, but I'm playing on your appeal, yeah? So the thing is that it's a combination of sight, which later trigger your taste bud, yeah? Which later, of course, the yearning to eat, yeah? So it's a mix of several instincts and desire. Jahat tak macam mana jahat that advertisement? Aren't they cruel? Making you believe that you're hungry when you're not? Hello?
Definitely.
Yes.
Okay. So besides that,
Yes, Doctor.
teruk kan? Kesian us kan? We are all victims of the capitalist world. So anyway, okay, moving on to why advertise. Okay, definitely we product generators, big companies advertise in order to secure new customers. That's why if you notice, if you basically follow any small business owners, any SME owners, you will notice that put up a posting every day. So that's one form of advertising. Why? The more information they give about themselves, the more information they give about their product, they're basically securing new customers. Yalah, just imagine if you follow the Instagram, mungkin ada yang akan timbul. Even worse, even worse in TikTok. Why do you think the FYP keeps on appearing? You were not looking for their product, but it appears in FYP. So that's one way of securing new customers. Simply because if let's say, I'm talking about TikTok, anyone follows TikTok?
Yes, Doctor.
Yes, Doctor.
You tak cari, tapi dia akan timbul in your FYP tu. FYP ke apa? Kan?
Yes.
Yes, Doctor. Yes.
That's the reason why business SME they go for TikTok, because somehow or another dia akan timbul. And people, when let's say, that's why they give out controversial posting. Sebab the moment they give out controversial postings, people want to know, hey, who's this? So dia akan pergi ke dia punya own account to check on this, owners. So kat situlah is one form of advertising. People will find out apa produk yang dia jual ni, what are they selling. Yeah. So it's orang kata one way of advertising lah. Yeah. So other than that, of course, to increase consumption per capita by suggesting new ways to use the product, by giving information. Yeah, kadang-kadang, let's say, they are still talking about the same product. And I'm following this Instagram account, Home Living. Yeah, they talk about the same product, but in different ways, to give clients like me new information about that product. For example, padahal dia cerita pasal, they're talking about this bench ni dia atur lah in different, they would actually arrange the bench in different positions dekat at the mirror, near the door, by the sofa, so to give new ways to look at the product. So in providing new ways of looking at the product, it will appeal to the client's desire, and thus making them believe that they want or they need to buy the product. So it's actually very mischievous, but it's an open market. It's each other's way of doing it. Yeah. So, and this is to an advantage to the advertisers. Yeah, that's why. But these days you have to understand, advertising is still very expensive. So that's why they go to a free platform advertising like Instagram, like TikTok. Yeah. So they make their own advertising. Yeah. Some in like anyone here seen Emily in Paris?
Yes.
Okay, I would recommend you to watch that again, simply because it talks about advertising, how they advertise. So it's a move away from the conventional advertising companies to personal or a low scale, cheaper way of advertising. So they hire Instagrammers to advertise for the company, like the lipstick, apa nama lipstick company tu? I forgot. There's a lipstick company that she involved herself in. Emily involved herself in. So find out. Watch it again. Okay. Okay, I'm going to move on. Other reasons for advertising is also to create insurance for the business, saying that the business is still alive. We are still alive and kicking. So come, we are still here. Alright, so kalau tak advertise, people will say that, hey, is it still around? Like macam, apa? Sophie ni ada ke lagi ke tak? Or for example, like Zaitun. In those days, when I was younger, when I was smaller, Zaitun was a hit. Kalau tengok TV, if I were to watch the television or advertisement on Zaitun, Zaitun is actually a home product, yeah, a home product where ada sabun, they've got talcum, they've got macam-macam lah. There's a lot of things. So, but these days langsung tak ada. What happened to the company? So it's one way of telling the masses that they are still in business and doing very well. Yeah, right. So another thing is, of course, to ensure quality. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to move on. I'm going to skip this one here because you can read this later. Other than that, persuasive advertising needs to include persuasive language and rhetoric. Okay. So because why? Yalah, you are trying to persuade someone else to buy your product. Hence, you need to use a persuasive language. So persuasive language comes in the form of using adjective in order to say that, hey, this product is excellent. Not just excellent, but what about it? What about the product that makes it excellent? Such as, let's say you're selling a talcum and this talcum gives a lingering scent. So the word lingering, macam the scent doesn't wash off, it stays for hours. So lingering. So that's an adjective. And so adjectives builds on the brand. It has this long-lasting scent that if you go anywhere, anyone will be attracted to your scent. So it creates mood, it creates emotion. Those who are smelling on the scent will say, this person is beautifully scented. I want to date her. I want to be with her whatsoever. Right? Of course, the person who's wearing the talcum will say, I am now a confident person. Am I shocked sendiri or are you still with me?
Still with you,
Yes,
doctor.
doctor.
I'm running my show. I don't know. I'm so excited today. I just don't understand why. So anyway, what is rhetoric? What is rhetoric? Oh yeah, by the way, a tip. Teachers, I'm sure all of you will be future teachers. Okay, one of the directions that you're going is teaching. So when you take up teaching, when you are teaching, when you are in session, always understand that you are a performer. What does it mean by a performer? You kena have a high energy. Tak boleh masuk. Bila atas pentas, you kena be big in your energy. Just like an actor. Padahal kalau kat luar tu, lemah aja, lemau je, tak ada mood je. You don't have the mood to even talk or say to anything simply because it's not, nothing to be happy about whatever. Tapi the moment you're in class, you must have this high energy, big. Macam kat atas pentas. Anyone here doing acting? Anyone with a theatre? Can I know?
Tasha, Mia, here.
Here.
Best actor.
I'm sure you
best
can.
Actor.
Congratulations. I'm sure you can relate. The moment you are in the limelight, energy you lain macam. You have a different energy, correct? Natasha, here. Are you with us? Betul tak?
Yes.
Kan? Dia macam masuk hantu or something. Kan? Kan? So this you have to embody. You have to have this sort of energy when you come to class. You have to have this excitement when you're sharing with your students. Yeah, because why? It's like a performance. You're on stage. Tak lama. In my case, 2 jam. In your case, 1 jam. 1 hour, 1 hour and a half an hour. So you have to put in that session. Yeah. So that's why I'm not surprised. Some teachers says after they finish school, they're flat. They're so tired. Because why? They really use their energy. Yeah. So that's my tip for today on teaching, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
All right. Okay. Example. Rhetoric is, of course, repetition. What is rhetoric? Rhetoric is a technique of using speech and writing in order to maximize impact and ensure long-lasting memories. Yeah. So when you say rhetorical questions, so you already know what the readers are saying. It's just a matter of reminding them. For example, you know that you have to teach, right? I know the answer that you're going to teach, but I'm putting in a rhetorical manner. So when I use rhetoric as part of advertising, it's a way of, reminding my receiver that, hey, I know I need this. I know that I have to do this. So what are examples of rhetoric? So it comes in a form of repetition. You repeat, yeah. Or let's say in the construction of the brand itself, I have here an example of a repetition that comes as the label or the name of the brand. The name of the brand is tak ada dah, it's long already gone. But this is an old brand, BBB. Something balm, botanic blood balm. Yeah, is a product. So they play on rhetoric. So people simply say BBB or triple B. Just like McDonald's tu tak repetition. For example, what's repetition? Any product that runs on repetition?
M&M.
M&M. Excellent. Good. Yeah. So P is catchy. It has a long-lasting memory. Good job. Okay. Okay. Other than that, I'm going to move on. Kena cepat. 11:58. Okay. Sorry. I want to talk about my first type of advertising, to which is inclusive as part of your critical analysis, to be submitted mid-November. All right. Again, I'm doing rhetorics to remind you of a repetition there that you have an assignment due. Okay. So when we talk about print advertising, it comes in newspapers, in magazines. I today am not able to provide an example from magazine because I can't go out. So I tak ada access to Clio, whatever, Vanity Fair or whatever. Tak sempat, tak boleh nak keluar. So all I can do is with newspapers. But my father is a is a apa ni, customer of our kampung newspaper stand. So this is all I have. So today I like to talk about newspaper advertisement taken from NST. Okay, as you can see kat sini. Okay, the brand BMW and the use of a horse, a white horse. Can anyone explain why the brand chooses ish, geramnya ai. Sorry.
Okay, doctor.
Sorry.
The new normal.
Do you know normal You're being sarcastic. Thank you.
No, it is.
Tak apa, it's okay. I'm receiving it with all open arms. No problem. Okay. Tak boleh. Tak boleh. Oh, boleh. Okay.
Can.
Okay. Look at the symbol. What does the horse symbolize?
Strong.
Fast, speed. Horse. Mana ada laju? That's why there's a saying. Horsepower, kuasa kuda. So they want to emphasize on the use of the horse to symbolize speed. So, and look at the posture, the position of the horse. What does it do? What does that symbolize?
A show of respect, Doctor.
Respect. Lagi? Any other responses? Can someone record, please? Alah, I lupa lah. We need to record this for others who
It's
might not.
recording.
Okay.
I've recorded earlier, doctor.
Thank you. Apa dia? Someone was responding just now?
Jam Sebastian.
Apa dia? No. Someone else. They were.
Elvin said something.
Umairah. I cannot. Sorry, please don't text. I cannot read because I'm in the middle of session. Okay, what does that when someone do like this? What does that mean? What does that symbolize?
Umaira said maybe strength.
No. That posture, that when you see someone doing this.
A show of respect, Doctor.
Yeah, you said that already. I'm looking for other responses. Thank you though.
Sorry.
Show of fear.
Ready to start?
It seems like the car is going to crash to the horse with the horse.
No, wrong.
Shape of the car.
No, the horse. When the horse does this, what is it? What does that?
Does it mean the horse is submitting as inferior to the car?
Betul. It's a show of I'm submitting to you. That's why, when let's say you go to temples, even in our solat, why do we submit ourselves to God? It's a symbol of submission. I surrender. I'm no longer the mighty human that we think we are. We are at the will of a mightier being. So dia merendahkan diri, submit, to lower itself. So you can imagine horses are fast. So it's saying that now I acknowledge that this car, this brand is faster than me. So it's actually a symbol. Horse, the way it submits itself to the car. Yeah, right. These are powerful symbolisms. Yeah, right. Okay, let's move to another example. Okay, what can you see in the next sample here? Selalu. Okay, alamak. What do you see in the next? Glasses, just glasses. Out of many things, sunglasses.
A woman posing with glasses.
Cuba baca the whole advertisement. This is the advertisement. There's nothing else. I didn't miss anything. This is the advertisement. I'll let you think for a bit. I've got my fan knocking on the door.
Discover the secret.
Jangan kacau mak. Just duduk tepi, please. Okay, tak mau kacau. Duduk. No sound. Lower. Softer. Quieter. Slowly, softly. Come on, what? Slowly. Okay, anyone? Go.
Some words.
Okay, can you see those words?
Yeah.
Discover
Not
the
clearly,
secret
Doctor.
Discover the secrets of a
social-
secluded coastline only here. This is actually this is a resort, or one and only Desaru Coastal Resort. You can call them resort opening 6 September. Anyone going? Joe? Okay. So what can you hear? What do you see? What appeals about this advertisement? I'll read again that line there. Discover the secrets of a secluded coastline only here.
Doctor, if I may,
Yep.
the lady is in awe. It's amazed with the view that she's looking at in the resort.
Okay, boleh lah. Lagi.
Something like that.
Thank you. Lagi. Benda ni baru je I sebut in the previous slide. Baru je I sebut ni. And someone provided an example to reiterate what I spoke about.
Repetition.
Rhetorics, one and only, right? As well as one and only, as well as the secrets of a secluded coastline, S&S. See the power, nampak? The play of words dia letak dekat-dekat. Alright, okay. Mungkin the first impression would be the lady lah, apa ni, pulling her hair back. Oh yeah, but the branding, one and only. One and only. Dah lah dekat one and only. Dia nak emphasize on the repetition. There's no one else. This is it. You come here. Yeah. The secrets also secluded. Bukan just secluded je. Dia emphasize more. It's a secret. They could have just said a secluded coastline. A secluded coastline, but they want to emphasize satu je. They want to emphasize not only it is secluded, it is a secret. No, just one, cannot two. One. Always. Kenapa every time mak ada kelas, dia kena buat macam ni. Mak? Tak ada lagi lah. Mak cakap apa? Dah lah. Ada lah. Okay. Alright. Okay, moving on. Just one. Cepat. Ajar aku dah. Dah. Hurry up.
Pink ada.
Cepat.
Ali nak pink.
Ya Allah. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Ya Allah. Cari. Aduh, astaghfirullahaladzim. Okay, next. Let's look at these two advertisements. Okay. Please sit. Tak mau kacau mak? Please sit. Okay. Let's look at the TM punya advertisement. Anyone like to comment?
Tu purple.
Okay. Okay, go. Here. Okay, go. All right. Anyone? Any takers?
We will return stronger together.
We are stronger together.
Take care of ourselves together.
The play of the word together, stronger together. Lagi, any other comments?
Each of them wearing a mask.
How is that? That's typical. There's nothing outstanding about wearing a mask. Try again. Go.
Ali cannot. Wow.
Don't please. Go. How about the positioning of the flag?
Top, on the top.
On the top, right? Above the rest of the flags. So we should. So it's not a play of regionalists. Yeah. So regionals should come second as compared to the national flag. So the national flag itself symbolizes, what does the national flag symbolize?
Unity.
Yeah, it's a country. We are bonded together. The flag binds us. We know ourselves. We are made known to the world. We let the rest of the world know about us by our flag. So you can go anywhere, put have your backpack on and put a Malaysian flag, the Jalur Gemilang on your backpack, and someone will come and say to you, "Hey, Malaysia!" And then you say, yeah, so Malaysia. Okay, so yeah, betul Malaysia. So macam dah, it's a symbol. When you see a Malaysian flag, you know, hey, I'm talking to another Malaysian. Just like when I was watching, I think I was watching a TikTok. They shared a TikTok, a TikTok atau a Twitter. They shared the landing of Malaysian air cargo. Malaysian air cargo landing dekat New York airport ke. So lepas tu ramai commented. So many people commented, "Yay, Malaysia!" And then they shared the Malaysian flag. So, you know, because they saw the flag on the Malaysian air cargo flight, you see. So it unites it. And there's no reason, you know. Can I just ask, anyone here been to England, to UK, to London, or to anywhere around the world?
Yes.
Anyone?
Yes.
Cuba kalau you go the next time, insyaAllah, if COVID finishes, you go anywhere and you have your flag, you know, put on your bag, or you start speaking in Bahasa Melayu, I'm sure someone will come and tegur you and say, "Malaysia?" Yeah. You will say, yeah. So it's already something that we so miss about our country that we always forget about it when we are at home, you see. But the moment you go to UK, the moment you go to America or anywhere, or even Indonesia, someone will say, "Hey, I recognize you. I recognize that language. I recognize that flag. Malaysian?" So, you know, it unites us. Yeah, same thing. Okay, because this was last month. I prepared this last month. So we were still in the independence mood. So this was still lingering around. So the next example is the next one. This is an advertisement by siapa punya ni I forgot. Siapa But anyone like to comment on this? Come. Jom, be alive. Despite that you're hungry.
They all standing on a boat.
A boat? Yeah, we are together in this boat. Yeah, that is a saying about that. We're together in this boat. Okay, all right.
So
Okay, lagi?
we have to be together.
Okay, you have a point there. But what else?
What else? Flower.
Bersama.
Okay, nice. But what about it?
A rhetoric, like
how?
A repetition, like kita bersama.
Repetition. Bersama is repeated many times.
Yeah.
Several times. Okay, but look at the prime bersama. What about it?
It's in a heart shape.
Amazing. They play on that, right?
And the smile.
Yeah.
And the smile. Where do you see the smile? I don't see the smile. Where the smile?
AM.
AM.
It's something that we need to be happy together, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
See? Right, it's a good play. I love it. Yes, good job. Okay, moving on. Okay, so these are all elements of literary literature, you see. So it's a play of repetition. It's a play of symbol of the boat, the saying we are in together in a boat, or the position of the flag being above everything, that it unites us together. All right, moving on. I hope you're following this discussion. Next, we have to go to broadcast advertising. So broadcast advertising, buka TV je, you switch on the TV. Whatever that comes between the shows is what we call as television advertisement. So of course, we've got the traditional TV and the advanced TV. So if you got traditional TV, these days you rarely see terrestrial TV. This is an example of a terrestrial TV. Tak ada dah sekarang. Semua orang going to cables or satellite. No more. Even even Astro provides the minimal rate, the minimal package, or you have what ada yang pakai ada box tu. My father has it in his house. So you have that. No, it's quite rare that you find terrestrial TV. Ada tu ada, but very rare. Yeah, of course, cable TV, and then you've got satellite. Astro is a satellite TV. Yeah, now Astro is going to TV everywhere. What's the apa ya? Dia punya apa tu? Dia kalau letak kat atas kereta, that Astro everywhere. Macam what dia tulis? Astro on the go. Yes.
Astro Go.
Astro Go. So they have somehow advanced themselves into TV everywhere. Of course, in Astro also they've got video on demand. Yeah. Hit TV has that. Video on demand. Yeah. Right. So these are types of broadcast advertising that is categorically within TV advertisement. All right. So what else? Of course, you got radio advertisement. Of course, you need to ask, how is TV advertisement different than radio advertisement? I like to share you with this. Hold on. No lah, I'm not going to share. You can watch the video later. You watch the video later. This is to be answered later. Okay, but I want to show an example of the radio advertisement. Let's listen to this. Kit Kat. Can you see the YouTube? Can you?
Cannot.
No.
No? Alamak. Tak apalah. You see on your own leisure. Tengok ni later. I'll provide the examples. Sebab I don't know how to link the sound to you. It's a struggle. Tak apa. You boleh tengok on your own pace. It's already 12:15. I'm racing against time. Okay. Now, this is the heart of the discussion. Literature in advertisement. Right? So instead of looking at papers, books, so now literature has outreach itself. It has gone out and reached other disciplines like advertisement. So you can see it in famous expensive advertisements like the Chanel. You can see it in movies. You can see it as part of the Instagram. Yeah, in newspaper, for example, work from home, iron out details. Is an expression. Yeah, is an expression. Okay. So anyway, moving on. Right. Okay. So literary devices in advertisement. So I've also provided videos. Sayangnya, I don't know whether you can see or not. Can you see the video? Can you see this?
No.
Tak boleh Sekejap.
Nothing's moving.
Hold on let me try and adjust that. Hold on. Tak boleh straight. No way. Sekejap. For advertisement. Van Damme. Okay. Right. Boleh juga. Tak boleh. I can't see. Alamak. Okay. I'm going to try and share the video in the WhatsApp. Okay. Alright. You need to open your WhatsApp and watch it. Hold on. Hold on. Tak Maria. Jom. Hold on. Lead media. Okay. Okay. Please watch. Okay. Can you watch the Volvo advertisement for a bit? Jangan.
Apa tu? Mak, apa tu?
No, tak nak ni.
Apa tu?
Lain kali makan.
Okay.
But I am today. Now I stand here before you. What you see is a body crafted to perfection. A pair of legs engineered to defy the laws of physics. In a mindset to master more.
Okay, I assume that you've watched.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, hold on. Coming back to it. So it plays on metaphor, yeah. So okay. Okay, hold on. Let me just recap. I pun dah lupa what was the advertisement about. Hold on. So the metaphor. What do we remember about Van Damme? What does he symbolize? Anyone?
Sorry, Doctor, what?
What does Van Damme symbolize? What do we know Van Damme? What was he known for?
He was an artist, right?
Yes, he is. But what sort of art?
Legend actor.
Okay, but what was he known for? Yeah, but what was he known for?
Was it stunt?
Huh? Come
Yes.
again?
Stunt
Yes.
actor.
Stunt actor, he's more into the martial arts, so he could do taekwondo lah, apa kung fu, I don't know, but he's into martial arts, you see, so he's into the fight movies, so ada ke?
Buka dulu.
Dah. Yeah, okay. So the thing is that the moment he stands on two trucks. So he's the one that can. I'm trying to explain myself here. There's a lot of commotion going on. Hold on, give me a minute. Hold on. Aduh, pening kepala I. Sekejap, Give me a break for a bit. I'm going to silent my. Kejap je. Give me 2 minutes. Sorry, aduh. Okay. Okay, where were we just now? We were talking about Van Damme. Okay, Van Damme, in the advertisement, Van Damme tames the two trucks, this two truck, and he is, look at his composure, muka dia, control je. That control facial expression indicates that he is in control of the two trucks. And slowly as the truck, separates its way, yeah, he's still maintaining control. So here's a part where you can talk about it. It serves a metaphor. So the question is, what metaphor is that? Even the truck can be a metaphor also. Here we're talking about Volvo trucks. Okay.
Doctor, maybe it try to show the ability of the Volvo truck, of their power handling, on the steering, the stability.
Right? And how does that affect Van Damme?
Van Damme can split his leg without any worries.
I like that. Betul. You hit the right spot. Betul. Yeah, he has no problem. Yeah. So muka dia steady je. He's not struggling to do the split. He can control himself, and all thanks to the Volvo trucks, because they are so steady at their maneuvering, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the power of metaphor. Nak cuba ceritakan that Volvo lorries are trustworthy. You can ensure that it won't swerve, it won't somehow, macam kadang-kadang kan ada lori macam ke kiri ke kanan, so of course that will create panic to the person who's trying to do a split. Yeah, so the power of metaphor. Okay, moving on. Of course, we've got Samsonite. I'm going to share with you Samsonite advertisement. Sorry, I'm using the WhatsApp to share the video. I just don't know how to share it in the slide. But you can do this later when you recap the slides. Yeah? But I'm going to show it today. I need the discussion about it. Video, Samsonite YouTube, luggage correla. Okay. Oh, is it this one? Samsonite bag. Luggage. Kejap. Which one is it Hold on. Unbreakable bag. Okay. Okay, all yours. Please check it out.
Doctor, did you send?
Doctor, are you sharing something?
You need to click at your WhatsApp. I cannot share it dekat Microsoft Teams. So you have to do the same thing with Volvo just now. Go check it out at the WhatsApp group.
Don't have, doctor.
It's not.
Nothing in the WhatsApp group.
We've not gotten it.
There's nothing on the WhatsApp group, doctor.
Oh, really? Hold on.
Yep.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. La. Tak sampai ke?
No.
Sorry, salah pintu, salah tingkap. Hold on. I shared it with the wrong person.
Okay, doctor.
Got it, doctor.
Deodorant with superior 5 times
Okay, I hope that you've seen the video. Yes.
Haven't finished, but we get the point.
You have to see to the end. The video highlighted 5 unsuccessful stories, so you have to make sure that you've seen all 5. I'll give you another 5 more minutes.
Bagus, bagus.
Done.
Hold on.
Okay, done.
Thanks. Done?
Yes,
Done,
doctor.
Yes,
doctor.
doctor.
Yes,
Okay,
Dr.
all right.
Dan.
So, Samsonite showcase the sturdiness of the light package. The light, light. What's the name of the bag? Light.
Is it lightweight, doctor?
Lightweight, is it light shock? The name of the package is light shock. Light shock. The name of the bag is light shock. That product is known as light shock. So, Samsonite showcase how the light shock is durable in 5 situations. What do we know about couples therapy? Kalau let's say tengah gaduh, ya Allah, if any couple is to go for a counselling, it's not going to be a pretty sight, because, can you imagine two person who have gone through everything together and then now come in clash, you see? So it's, of course, you can expect that they're going to start talking about those things that are under the duvet, under the bed sheet, semua akan keluar lah. So it's going to be so embarrassing, and so there's so much hate and anger, you see. So that's why, and so when there's so much hate and anger, of course it's going to be orang kata verbalized, it's going to be kata expressed physically, so the back is resistant of this angry show of expression. So you see the couple, drill through the bag, and it still is in good perfect shape. The man, the husband, the husband, apa dia buat, dia bang a hammer right through the bag, still there's nothing, no problem with the bag. Of course, it passes that session. It passes the breacher, the macam kalau I'm sure you've seen any criminal episode, any criminal sitcom, kalau the Criminal Mind tu, when they try to breach into a room, they use that orang kata that besi, they use like a, that sort of, I don't know what it's called, but it's a steady metal, you see. So they're trying to say that this bag is so durable that it can break through a door that you can't, you can't break if you don't use a proper gadget. Try knocking on the door. My husband, kalau dia tidur, dia akan tidur mati tau. My husband is he really sleeps. So whenever he comes back, and he's so tired, so when he pass out and he forgotten that he locked the door, I find it a really challenging day to try and wake him up banging on the door. So I truly understand how it feels when we're trying to break through a door, you see. So yeah, so this bag is that strong enough that it could break down the door. So dah pass that orang kata test. Another test is of course the dog pile, like macam play rugby. If anyone here gone for umrah or for hajj before, anyone, or for any travel?
Me.
So kan kalau you pergi umrah, and normally people who go for umrah, they would the company that takes them would normally pile up the bag, you see. They put the bag right on top of the bus, and the moment that they reach the hotel, they will simply throw the bag, from the roof of the bus and down onto on the pathway. Boom. Yeah, and then comes another bag on top of the earlier bag. Boom, another one, just like how a rugby game would do. So the dog pile. So if let's say that, can you imagine being the person at the bottom receiving the dog pile? I'm sure you're gonna be so terpenyek and so flattened by it. But no, light shock is able to resist against the dog pile. Dia nak katakan there's nothing wrong with this bag that it could resist an angry couple's counseling therapy. It can resist. It can ensure a door is broken down. It's that sturdy. It can resist a dog pile. It can, of course, resist going down the staircase. Can you imagine using a bag as a what do you call it? A slide? Is it a slide? That's a what? A what? You can only do it either in deserts or in countries with snow. You can't do it in Malaysia unless if it's a hill with green grasses. Maybe you can do that. You can slide down. Yeah. So imagine doing that to a bag that is not strong enough. So the bag will be flattened. Same thing with wakeboard. If you're going to do it in water, no problem. But you're going to do it on the road, oh my God. I can imagine how the friction that is going to cause the bag to rupture, but not light shock. So the selection of the 5 situations is so crucial at trying to say that the bag is so resistant against what do you call it, compression, against throbbing force, against against weight, against even a resistance on both sides. Nak katakan the durability of the bag. Yeah, so that's the power of advertising. So how is this metaphorical? So dia nak cuba highlight the strength of the bag in terms of its durability. Not quite that strong. Come to think of it, tak adalah berapa sangat kuat sangat dia punya metaphor, but somehow it's appealing. Anyway, I'm going to come back to our lecture. I hope you can follow. In fact, here's an example of a print advertisement. This can be seen in newspapers. Nissan what do you call it? Nissan Navara. Why? Think about it. Why is it put against big trucks at the back and it is in front? Any takers? Can you hear me? Hello?
I'm sorry, doctor, but I can't see your share screen.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank God you said something. Okay, hold on. Can you see now? How about now? Can you see the Navara truck by Nissan?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
No,
Oops.
doctor.
Hold on. Glitches, glitches, glitches. Hold on. Lala, hold on. Okay, how about now? Until
Not yet,
shared.
doctor.
Belum lagi. Where is your shared window? Return to the shared. Kejap. Can you see this?
Not yet.
Ish. Alamak, geramnya I dengan korang ni. Today is ineffective. Hold on. Suddenly it's ineffective. Thank God it's towards the end. Okay, I'm gonna share this at the group, at the WhatsApp group. Thank God that's WhatsApp. Okay, I hope it will appear. Okay. Can you see? Salah. Bukan you punya group. Alah, asyik salah window je. Okay, coming. Can you see the advertisement?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Let's discuss. What do you see?
Car.
Yeah, definitely it's a car. But the question would be, alamak, sekejap. Because it's in the way lah pula. Kejap. Satno. Sorry, this just happens. Kalau sebelum ni okay je kan? No, okay, hold on. Let me print screen it again.
Sandstone.
Hold on. Sabar. Hold your horses. Kenapa dia cakap hold your horses? Sebab when we are excited at sharing, it's unstoppable. Horses are unstoppable, right? They are like a force of nature, kan? So hold your horses. All right. So what do you think about that advertisement? Think about the selection of that situation itself. What is it trying to say? Now, what type of literary element is being used at hand?
Sandstone.
Are you sure focusing on the sandstorm?
No.
Try again. Come on. I don't think the focus is on the.
Navara can suitable to be situation.
Sorry, come again. You're not clear. Tak dengar.
That car Nissan Navara suitable to be used in extreme situation, just like a truck behind it.
Okay, all right. Other than that, okay, good effort. Lagi, what else?
It's not clear, doctor.
Not clear. There's the Navara, and then behind the Navara there are big trucks. Those that will carry, carry sand, carry whatever construction items, and it is in a somehow like a it's not in the desert. It's in a construction area, so it's considered like a remote area lah. It's under development. Not in the underdeveloping country, but like if you go to kat mana kat sini dekat Bangi kat mana sorry,
Construction site.
it's a construction site. So try and understand why put Navara in front of trucks, and it is not a place where it's in the city or it's in a kampung, but in a construction area. So think about that. Sorry?
Can I try?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe despite using a truck, you can also use Navara because Navara have the same ability as truck, maybe.
Okay. It has the same ability as big trucks, massive trucks. Yeah, it can withhold. Again, if you go to construction areas, let's try and understand construction areas. They are not smooth. jalan dia bukan jalan tar. It does not have even roads. The road is bumpy. It's a challenge. And going there, you can't drive in a sports car. The car will definitely be ruined, and then the tire will easily wear out, and then of course the absorber will orang kata be ruined sebab dia going like this, right? So just like when you drive, macam when I was transferring from PJ and then I have to go to to Nilai, the road, if I were to frequent it every day and the road is not so, the highway road, walaupun is a highway, because sometimes it's somehow macam berombak, it's really uneven sometimes at some points. So try and do that every day, the car will be worn out, you see. It will wear out. So the thing is that think of all those things and think about why do we use massive trucks at construction areas in order to survive this orang kata this roads, these uneven roads, the orang kata there's a lot of that's why kalau orang perempuan, if let's say just imagine kalau orang perempuan ni they have to beranak every year. And then, let's say not just every year, but let's say they have to beranak for 8 years. So every year ada je anak dia. So there's a lot of wear, being done onto that woman, because the thing is that dah beranak, after giving birth, they have to take care of the baby. And taking care of the baby will require some sleeping time. They won't be able to sleep like normal of us, So you will have to wake up at night, you have to feed the baby, and then you have to care for the baby. And then not only that, for the next 7 years, 6 years, the baby will then turn into a toddler, into a small child. It will go around the place, it will take a lot of energy. And imagine every year there's an additional child to it for the next 8 years. Do you think it will not ruin the physique of the woman? Yes, it will. So just like the car, so you need a special car that can resist all this orang kata situational challenges. The road is not even, there's bumpiness, and then there's a lot of weight being carried in the car, So Navara is able to endure all that, So yeah, sorry about the analogy. I'm talking about women simply because, I don't have 7 children though. I only have 2. So alhamdulillah, not so much problem there. Dua tu pun macam-macam dia punya dia punya antiques dia. So anyway, just like the Navara, it is strong enough to endure all that being placed on it. It can endure the uneven road, the challenges of the contacts. The weather, yes, thank you. The weather pun, kan? Just imagine kalau if it rains, and then imagine the road now, not the road, kata that it will now turn into muddy road, and still Navara could do that. So it's a very powerful symbol. So again, the selection of the picture, the selection of the trucks, the weather, the road itself, highlight on the strength of Navara. Navara takes the center stage of the picture. Dia bukan kat tepi ke, kat tengah ke, not at the side, but in the middle. So it's, in a way, is the center stage of the advertisement to suggest that, hey, pay attention on me, not on the truck, not on the weather, not on the road, but on me. Navara is in red. The color red says a lot. Yeah. So red could symbolize courage. Yeah. It could. It's energy. It's in front of the truck. The truck is at the back. Yeah. Its movement causes some sort like a sandstorm. Yeah, so sandstorms are not the nature of sandstorm. You can't expect when it's coming. Yeah, so it comes in surprise. So a mix of everything suggests such a strength within Navara. Cantik kan? Yeah. So this is lit in media. Okay, so I hope I have somehow stimulate your appreciation towards media and lit in media. Yeah. Start looking at advertisement and see how lit is present in those media. Good luck. So you can start thinking about it. So how would you approach your critical analysis? So you could have your introduction, you could have you could have an introduction stating what you plan on doing in that critical analysis, and of course some literature review, and of course you've got your discussion and your conclusion. So there's no methodology. So this is very much a concept paper, right? Other than that, of course, don't forget your reference list. Don't forget your cover paper, cover page. Again, reminding everyone, this is an APA written paper. Apa lagi? Any question? Anything else anyone like to ask me? Ke dah pergi lunch dah? Okay, I'll share one last time with the QR. Jom, QR code. Can you see the QR?
Yeah.
Okay. Siapa belum lagi sign in, you can sign in. Sorry, terlambat. Okay, so that's all for today. I'll just linger around until 1:15 in case someone has not signed in. I'll also linger to answer questions on anything. Sebastian, don't forget je. Kejap John, kejap Sebastian, sekarang team Adam je kan. So anyway, John, make sure you share the Google Doc as soon as possible. Maybe by the end of the day. Thanks a lot. And thank you. For the rest of the class, just make sure you have a link to the Google Doc in order to decide on how the assignment is being assessed. Yeah, of course, I'm going to have the last say on how it's going to be assessed. Yeah, right?
Okay.
For the Google Doc, Doctor.
Sorry?
Would you like me to invite you via email, or would you like me to just send a link in the WhatsApp group?
WhatsApp is fine, no problem.
All right.
Thanks.
You're welcome, Doctor.
Macam tak apa, WhatsApp je. Dia macam okay. Please email me, and I will not entertain you after 5.
Oh my God!
Mia!
Wow. Wow.
Wow, Mia, that's tea.
Yeah.
What?
We heard
Mia.
Mia.
We heard it, Mia.
Kau tak mute mic tadi.
I was talking to my friend. I'm not talking about our lecturer. Oh my God.
Such a diva. Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't you, Doctor. It was
It's okay. I understand. No worries.
Thank you so much, Doctor.
Adulting is a lot of challenges. It's a challenging period. I can understand.
Aduh, why can you stand? Ibu.
Sabar, Izati.
Sorry. Oh, did I not mute? Sorry.
No question? Anyone? No, nothing? Tak ada, nothing to ask?
I forgot.
So far, no, Doctor.
Okay, you know where to find me. You have to ask me anything.
I have a question,
Yeah,
Doctor. For the advertisement, we can just do like you know, the Petronas advertisement. Can we use that for our analysis, or we should only focus on printed advertisement only?
Printed or broadcast. Just one lah. You can do one brand either on print and broadcast, or you can just focus on print advertisements saja. Yeah.
Okay, doctor. Thank you.
Or you, I think I'll let some freedom to it like what. Maybe you can talk about you can focus on the use of specific literary elements. Let's say that you want to focus on the use of symbolism across several print advertisements. For example, like you have selected several print advertisement. For example, there's 3 or 4 print advertisement, and all of them share the same character, same literary elements. So you can discuss over that, and you can criticize. Remember, it's to criticize, yeah. So you want to criticize the effectiveness of the use of literary elements. It's not just a discussion. You want to criticize. So you can decide over the success, over the weaknesses, over suggestion of empowering it, maybe. So again, the element of criticism should be the central emphasis of the assignment. It's not a discussion paper, it's a criticism, it's a critical analysis. So you're trying to criticize over something, maybe the success over it, the selection of the element, or the failures of it, or you want to it's not a discussion, yeah. It's not an appreciation. Remember, it's not an appreciation. Kalau appreciation is basically like macam what I did over the horse symbol just now. That's a discussion. It's an appreciation. Kalau critical analysis, you need to critically analyze something. For example, if I were to analyze macam movies lah, critical analysis over movie, for example, Elon, Elon Holmes, Elon Holmes. Yeah, how do you pronounce the name? Elon Holmes. Elon, is it?
Enola.
Eleanor Holmes, yes. Eleanor Holmes. Is that a good movie? Is that a bad movie? What was the weight of the movie? What was the strength of the movie? Or what was the downfall of the movie? So that is a critical analysis. You're trying to analyze the movie. So same thing here when you're doing the advertisement. You're analyzing the use of literary elements in this, either in these two types of advertisement. So you nak cuba say that it works. Oh no, it didn't work. So why did it work? Why did it work?
Okay, doctor. Thank you.
Thank you, doctor.
You can stop the recording. Who was recording just now? You can stop the recording, yeah?